Hello and welcome back to Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer as we continue with the Dunedain, Northern Dunedain campaign. And the reason I say continue instead of start is because if you haven't already noticed, we already kind of started. Well, I'm just gonna be blunt with it. I left my microphone off in the first part of this. Yep, that's a whole near hour of footage where I was speaking fully gone. Not gone, just silent as shit. So I'm a wee bit pissed off, as you can imagine. But I'm just going to be quickly going over everything that happened. We started putting watchtowers in Fenastrunin and Monsul with our generals, Arathor and Aragorn. We defeated a small captain army near Fenastrunin that thought they could attack us. And yeah, that's about it. And then we moved Aragorn up to take Tirthuin, and we're about to fight it out at Anuminas with Halbarad and Hervigil at the charge, claiming the land from Lumbermen, Woodsmen, and Sellswords. I would have liked to take Deadman's Dyke first, but the army defending it is it's stupidly strong. I remember now. I remember everything about this. This is the beginning of this campaign that made me hate the changes at first, but then start to understand them later on because it was too easy. You took Anuminas, you took Fornos, you turtled up, and you just gained a lot of money. You took Tirthuin, you could take regions all the way down to Farbad, you could hold off the Dunlendings at Farbad. They've made it so the Northern Dunedain have a very, very rough start because they are so strong once they get on their feet. I'm trying to push that forward as fast as possible, no matter how much I need to turn the knife to do it. And yes, that is as figuratively and as literally as I mean it. The first part, all we did was one small fight. We lost a few good men, but we could save a lot more lives by defending Fenastrunin and pushing in for Tirthuin as we have been now. However, Moria is not done with us yet. I'm sure they're going to take some. They'll come and attack us at Fenastrunin again. I don't want to take Tirthuin as much as I want to stop the orcs from being able to attack us at Orsul. They can keep the region. I couldn't care less. They cannot use it. They cannot use Tirthuin. It's a very weak region in the very beginning. Oh yeah, and Aragorn at turn 6 you get his quest beginning. Chief Aragorn, these are dark times we live in. A shadow covers the land of Middle-earth, whispers of great evil lurking in the east. It is said that the Nine have left Minas Morgul and are travelling west across the lands as we speak. I have a feeling that a storm is coming, and we should be prepared. It would be best if you travel to the city of Bree in order to acquire information about all that has happened beyond our borders. You should go to the Prancing Pony, where many good travellers rest from their long journey. Perhaps there are men from the south or dwarves from the eastern provinces that can provide us with valuable information. Right now, my friend, may your journey be blessed. Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm just going to talk through that because it is a very important event, and it will be the cornerstone to our victory, which I did talk quite a bit about in the last part. But again, that is all old news now. Let's begin besieging Anuminas. Build the battering ram. You only need one. You only need one battering ram and then it's easy. The Lumbermen are very well veterans, so we will have to fight up against them. I will not let you escape from my grasp. Is there a general in Tirthuin? There is. Muzzbag. I would rather fight straight at Tirthuin and let this captain army come in from the rear. We can fight them first and then deal with Muzzbag later. We're fighting twice the numbers, and oh dear, we are in trouble. But for those of you who will in the future see the part which I'm going to bring out, which is going to be part 1. This is part 1.5. I'm labelling this part 1.5 because again, part 1 I'm still bringing out, but I'm not bringing out before this one. This one's coming out first, so I can actually speak through everything and it makes sense. The second part I will bring out, but again, I fucked up with the mic. It's going to be silent. I apologise, but we are here and now. I will try and speed it up a bit, and I will add some nice things to it. Oh, they're very, very far away. Okay, let's just beat the living daylights out of these fools then. Aragorn in the centre, Wardens to the side, Wardens to the other side. They've only Goblin Infantry and heavy goblin infantry is the chieftain's bodyguard, or whatever it's called, orc bodyguard. So yeah, as I did say in the first part, again, I'm going to be really salty about this because I'm seething with anger over the fact that I forgot to unmute my mic. I can't believe I forgot. I'm so ashamed. It's good thing I'm not a pro YouTuber, isn't it? Otherwise, that would be a real big hit on my reputation. Not that I would care anyway. Ugh. Anyway, we don't want to fire everything into these orc bodyguards, just enough to severely wound them so our wardens can move in and deal the finishing blow. Let's have them walk a bit. Let's have the Cardinal Sentinels shoot the Goblin Infantry a bit, have their numbers dwindle as well. Are they just going to move into us? No, they're not. You're chicken. Ah, you chicken bitch. Yeah, I'm throwing the profanity window out, well, the profanity modifier out because I'm just too annoyed to care. Okay, I'm just too annoyed to care. Ugh. I really just want to get this campaign underway, and the best way to do that is just to speed through everything. We're killing these goblins. We're taking Tearthuin. That's final. And once we have Tearthuin, we're going to leave one unit of... They're going to leave the Cardinal Sentinels behind as garrison. And then we're going to start pushing up against the goblins. Because if we don't, when Angmar does come, when winter comes and Angmar besieges us, we are doomed. If we are not ready and do not have Fornos Dirine and Illuminas and Amon Sul fully guarded and ready. That is our purpose, that is our goal, that is our mission. That is what we are trained to do, and that is what we will do. We will succeed, we will not fail.
Stand, men of the West!
For Frodo, for all three peoples. And now I'm going to go through all the schlager about what this campaign is going to be focused around. So then, this campaign is a, well, if you didn't guess from the trailer, for those who didn't watch, it is a, this is me playing as a Numenorian, the first time playing as a human, well, as a human race, as a nation, and we're going to have every other human faction join us. Those who don't know how, the Beacon of Hope system that Aragorn supplies us with. As long as we have any region within a certain land, so if we were to have like one of the neighbouring regions of Dale, if we even had Dale, we can make a special building which can build everywhere else, and we can get unique units that will give us a massive boost in defeating our opponents. However, the problem with this is, let's stop shooting with these now and have them hold back. The problem with this is, again, we need to have all the regions here. Sorry if I'm a bit sniffly. We need to actually have the regions under our control. So we need to actually go to Dale, and if Rune takes Dale, we reclaim Dale. We now have Dale. But if we have any other region near Dale, we can make Darlian units. That's cool, right? Same with Dorwinion. Every human nation, even the evil men, every single human nation. I'm fairly certain Angmar now counts as well. But obviously, we could already make the Rudour men, so that's nothing new. So I'm just going to slowly claim this region, and all those units over here are going to die. They're just going to die, you know. Actually, do I want to claim this place yet, or no? I want to have my archers standing out here, so when the time comes, they can start killing them. This general is the main thing. If we don't kill the general, then we're losing a big advantage. So speed things up a bit.
Our men no longer command the city.
So yeah, we will also be defeating all three other Numenorian factions, the three other factions in the pole. The Kingdom of Gondor, the Principality of Dol Amroth, and the Ardunaeum. They will be the factions to fall to us. No exception. How is this goblin lasting so long? Yes, that is the battle plan. That is our strategy. That is our main motive. To defeat to claim Gondor as our own and claim the throne of Gondor. to have the Dark Numenorians, who have constantly been a thorn in the side of all good, and have them perish. And then, when all is said and done, we shall claim Mordor for our own. We will defeat the Dark Lord. And the light will return to the world once again. But we cannot do this until we first deal with the winter that is coming for us. The remnants of Angmar are on their way. We don't have much time to prepare. And then there's also Dunlin from the south. All we have to protect us are our Breland allies in the west. But that's not their duty to protect us. It is our duty to protect them. They are the one ally we can truly trust. Imnardrix is another close ally. But, you know, elves, they don't do well with the AI. The Brelanders are the main faction we're going to be fighting alongside for a good portion of the game once we've defeated... Well, I say that. It's likely we'll just take all the land and Bree gets nothing. That's the plan anyway. I don't want Bree to have to fight. They deserve to live happy, peaceful lives. They don't deserve to fight like we have to. They deserve peaceful, happy lives. They can enjoy the bounties of the world. But that's it. Every other faction, you're not staying around doing nothing. Eredlun, I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need the help of the men of Linden, or the elves of Linden, to help defeat Enedwife. Chieftain of Nen again, and Chieftain of the Dunedain. We're going to need reinforcements from any faction we deem worthy of being our allies. Everyone else, every other human nation, we will either ally with, or we will subjugate. We will make them bend the knee, and they will join us willingly or not. That is our duty as the king of Gondor and Arnor to claim ownership of others. I don't know. I'm trying to make it sound good, but bad at the same time. It's not easy. But yeah, we're making everyone our bitch. And they're all going to have to accept that. Anyone who can't accept that will be serving us one way or the other. But yes, in the end, I want to have a full stack army of every single faction. I want to have a Dwithian army, a Dunlending army, an Angrim army if I can. What other factions are there? There's crap, I've already forgotten. But while we're taking prisoners, let's try and remember. I want a Dalian army, a Dorwinian army. I want an Anduin army, a Rohirrim army, maybe 2 Rohirrim armies because of how many there are. I probably want 2 Gondor armies, one which has some sprinkling of Dol Amroth. I can't remember how many units you get from Dol Amroth. I want an Ardennaic army, I want a Haradric army, I want a Candish army, I want a Runic army. Yeah. And of course we're going to have armies of Cardolan. Not Cardolan, we're going to have an army of Arthedain elites and then our rangers as our scout troops to defeat ongoing enemies. Mordor, if they don't get defeated easily, are going to be the main endgame, where we even bring in the Army of the Dead. I only want to bring in the Army of the Dead to defeat Mordor, though. That is their only purpose, to take to win 3 major battles against Mordor. Nothing else. Once they have served their purpose, they will leave and they will have fulfill their oath with Sildor. And with that, Tethun is ours. And our first conquest against the Orcs. However, as you can still see, our funds are not looking strong. We can't build anything yet in our soul unless we stop this and get something here. They've already built us the building ground. Oh, nice. Could get the land clearance for improved food. This region is going to be a cornerstone, a little seat of power. We don't want to make any units from here. We just want to build up our economy. So I will want the land clearance. Everything else is too expensive. And we will leave with only the Codland Sentinels behind. Is that good? Yep, that's good.
Your orders, my lord.
But the Orcs were moving for another region in Feodor. And if we claim that region, Bree won't have... Well, we don't have to worry about having to split our focus. And this castle is very, very strong as a defensive point. If we can get another general to claim it. New units to make. We want the Dunedain Rangers. Whenever we can make Dunedain Rangers, we want Dunedain Rangers. Okay, we're still getting ready to besiege a Numinas. I think this turn is going to be ending with taking a Numinas if they attack us. They may not. But already our troops are very well needing a rest. They are quite wounded. But yes, the battle strategy is take Fornost, or as it's currently known, Dead Man's Dyke, take a Numinas, and hold off against both Dunland and the Misty Mountains for as long as possible until Angmar arrives, in which case we then need to start really pushing against both of them, have the Dunlendings push all the way back to Farbad, so they can only strike us from one region, and we're completely protecting our allies. And we want Moria to keep focusing Fenastrunin and nothing else. But to do that, it's going to take a lot to get it all done. So as I said, this battle at Numinas will be the end for this part. And again, we are outnumbered 2 to 1. But, as like last time, we have very powerful units. And I do not feel like I'm being underestimated. I'm underestimating my opponents here. I think that's meant to be Smaug, but it could be any dragon, really. It is plain indeed that in spite of late estrangements, hobbits are relatives of ours, far nearer to us than elves, or even than dwarves. I think I was talking about humans.
Units, await my orders.
So this is the slightly ruined city of Numinas, which we unfortunately cannot rebuild. And they're going straight in with Lumbermen. So we want to go up a bit onto this hill, so we have the hill advantage. Oh, we can't. This is as far as we go back. So then, Dunedain Wardens. I want you in shield wall and straight forward. Rangers, I want you behind. And generals, I want you to the side. I want you to try and lure them in. And both Halbarad and Hervigil have an ability called Leadership, which is a very, very useful ability. And here we go. Our current best general, Halbarad, with Dunedain Steel Bowman. And oh boy, is he strong. So, with 3 units of Dunedain Rangers, which each have, I will add, which I did show before in the last part, but again, you won't hear me talking, because again, Mike, blah 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 blah. 32 missiles, 220 meter range, and very high accuracy. And then Hervigil, with Dunedain Bodyguards, has even more arrows, slightly more range. And Halbarad loses a bit of accuracy, loses a bit of range, but has even fewer missiles, but has armor piercing arrows. And first one, they're body piercing too. I might be wrong on that. I might be wrong on saying they're body piercing, but I'm fairly certain they might be. Which makes Halbarad, again, very, very strong.
Stand firm.
Let's have these guys on guard stance. All we need to do is kill their general and they'll start routing. These are lumbermen and woodland hunters and sellswords. These are not like Dunedain or even orcs. These will flee before the battle even gets started, if it comes to it. They only feel like they can win if they have the numbers. The second they start getting peppered down, however, I do fear about those woodland hunters. They may not look like much. Their melee attack is terrible, if you minus the fact they've got experience 2. But look at those stats. 24 missiles. Pretty bad range overall compared to us, but high accuracy. 455. This is the sleeping assassin unit, and is the worst case scenario to have to come up against in the very beginning for a Dunedain. At the same time, cave trolls are worse. This isn't Mountain Blade, you know. Leadership, it's best to just pop the leaderships whenever you can. You get 3 stacks of them. Toss a steel bowman fire. Ready. Loose. Oh god, this nose is killing me. Are they body piercing? I don't think they are. Okay, start shooting down those lumbermen in clumps. You keep focusing the lumbermen that come in right for you. My generals. You'll be fine. They'll flee before they get to you. Or they'll slow down, you know. It's all just one unit, by the way. It's not two. No, it's not two separate units. It's just they just don't know what they're doing. The rebels, they don't know what they're doing. How's that? Oh, that's a first. Okay, so let's start fleeing. Yep, the tactic that everyone loves the most. When all is said and done, if you need to, you can just flee. Which I think we'll be doing with our Dunedain here as well. Oh no, a few of them got caught up. Even Halbrad got caught up. No, run. Just keep running. Yes, for those of you that are wondering, oh, Halbrad's a unique general, so that means he's not going to be replenishing until 77, right? Correct. Which is a shame. But it is going to happen. If he will move his fat arse. Shoot those soul swords since they're so eager to just stand right behind you. Oh, no, they're not. They're coming to strike you now. Whoopsie. Shoot them. Shoot the cell swords. They're the most important units to fire back at. Use leadership again. Lumbermen were hot on your tail, but now they've gone to the Dunedain, which I regret letting get hit. That was a mistake on my part, but it stops them from hitting the Wardens, which is a little bit of a good thing, because that means they can focus more on the front line, instead of having to worry about their flanks. The sooner these cell swords die, the sooner we win. Period. They die, we win. Let's go into skirmish mode. So that's likely to kill more of our steel bowmen. Let's keep shooting down those soul swords as much as possible. And those lumbermen as well. They may be armor piercing, but they're weak. They're some of the weakest armor piercing units in the game, except for the Orc fellas. They're the weakest. Okay, those lumbermen are coming towards us. Let's shoot them down. Yeah, Wooden Hunters are going to kill off this unit, but they cost so much. They cost so much. 450 for even 79 of them is ridiculous. So as long as we don't lose Halbrad, I couldn't care how many we lose. As long as Halbrad is still left standing, that's all I care about. Well, these Dunedain got mince-meated. Although, to be honest, some of them, those shots might have been ours. But say we've killed half of them off. Oh, shoot. Run. I said run. Yeah. Don't do what I'm doing, people. Ladies and gentlemen watching at home, do not do this. It is a terrible strategy and it will get you killed. I'm not getting away with this. I'm suffering heavy casualties. Okay, screw it. Just go in. You're not terrible swordsmen. You're pretty reliable. As long as Halbrad doesn't die, that's all I care about. Please don't let Halbrad die. He's too good to die already. Oh god, no, don't die. No. That's right. You keep killing them off one by one, Halbrad. That's how it's done. No, I don't like that. Like he's getting crushed by anti-armor units. The cell swords are now coming from our Dunedain bodyguard. Oh, this isn't looking good. Isn't looking good. There we go. The infantry is scattered. Charge those archers. That's it. That's the opening I was looking for. Kind of. The archers are too far away to be hitting us from here, so our bodyguard is safe. Halbrad is safe from the archers. These cell swords, however, are right fall into our trap. And our bodyguard is the only unit that's actually got armor piercing attacks in melee with those beautiful axes. So come on, Hervergill. Show him who's boss. Charge into those hunters. The second they enter combat, they are useless. They are some of the weakest, again, weakest infantry units, and they would happily flee rather than fight. And if we're lucky, we might actually get some troops back from this little endeavour. But worst case scenario, it just means that Angmar gets a slightly easier time against our more elite troops that I've been fighting hard out here. But I think we're fine. We will be fine. We will survive. We were going to take a lot of casualties no matter what, but look at that. Look at those casualties. Oh, it's beautiful. The wall and our bodyguard showing off from their victory. Well-deserved victory, I will add. But now the battle is not over yet. There are still bandits that are willing to fight back against us. We need to prove to them that it is folly to think they can strike us down now. That they think they can win. We need to strike them down. Fast and hard. Hammer and anvil tactics. I was going to say guerrilla warfare, but no, this is not guerrilla warfare. We took a lot of casualties. In the end of the day, yes, we won. We beat the bandits. But if this was against any other faction, I would have classed this as a loss. But no, victory is ours. A heroic victory, I will add. Oh, those Dunedain Rangers, they're gone. They may not be gone, actually. They'll probably just merge with another unit. But, oh god. I did not enjoy how bad that ended for us. That could have gone so much better, and I made it so much worse so quickly. We need a difficult start to a campaign. I think I've been making the campaigns look too easy. They're not easy. They're meant to be difficult. And the Dunedain campaign, even though I've said is the perfect starting campaign for someone to learn the mechanics, I never said it was going to be easy. You want an easy faction to play as? Play as Linden. You want a faction that will challenge you to your limit in the very beginning? You want the Dunedain. If you want a campaign that's just going to be a complete breeze through, and you're just going to keep fighting more and more and more, and no worries whatsoever, just play Mordor. That's it. Just play Mordor if you want to see it. You just want to win all the time. Oh, our courage and honour have triumphed. Victory is ours. Numinas is ours. But at what cost? Kuruven. You're now the... Oh, nice. Nice. I actually want to take you out with Aragorn. Because Koloniak is on the horizon. And that is where we shall be going next. But until then, I hope you've all enjoyed this. Oh, ramshackle of a start. I always somehow manage to make the most random starts and make them look good. This wasn't good, ladies and gentlemen. I messed up so much. So much, and I haven't been punished by it yet. But trust me, I will. Just got to keep getting those cost reduction. Get more units. And I might need to send these up to a Numinas. Ugh. How much money we're making? Nope, we're not doing that. Change my mind immediately. Nope. We will be fighting our Koloniak soon. Should be a very easy battle. And then we can hold it with our new general, Kuruven. And as long as we don't incur the Unending's wrath, we should prevail. So I hope you have all enjoyed this first version 1.5, part 1.5 of the Dunedain campaign. I will bring out the first part officially later on in the week because I do have to do a bit of editing for it. This will be coming out on Friday. That video might be coming out later. It may not come out at all. I might just say, screw it, I don't like this. I just want to forget all about it and just say this was the beginning. Which is perfectly fine. I'm sure you can all agree. I messed up. I'm owning up to my mistake. And I hope you will all forgive me for it. But until then, ta-ta for now.